Okay, so to be honest, I thought today was going to be kind of boring for news, but as the days progress, there's been more and more stories, so day got a little interesting. Let's try and knock some of these out. Facebook let Netflix and Spotify read users' private messages. Yes, you remember that company that says, we honor your privacy and security. Apparently they haven't been doing much of that, because even apparently Netflix and Spotify got to read your private messages. But hey, you know, what's a few violations of privacy between corporations? Embattled social giant Facebook granted its business partners Spotify and Netflix the ability to read users' private messages, according to information obtained by the New York Times. Facebook also reportedly gave a cabal of Silicon Valley tech giants access to detailed personal information about its users without their consent. The companies include Microsoft, Amazon, and Yahoo. Now, obviously, Facebook allowed Microsoft's Bing search engine to search the name of virtually all Facebook users' friends without consent. The record shows gave Netflix and Spotify the ability to read Facebook users' private messages. The social network permitted Amazon to obtain users' name and contact information through their friends, and let Yahoo view streams of friends' posts as recently as this summer, despite public statements that had stopped that type of sharing years earlier. Among the companies that were granted privilege to access user data were the New York Times itself. Spotify, which could view messages from more than 70 million users a month, still offers no option to share music through Facebook Messenger, but Netflix and the Canadian bank no longer need access to messages because they had deactivated features that incorporated it. They were not only companies that had special access longer than they needed it. Yahoo, the Times, and others could still get Facebook users' personal information in 2017. Yahoo could view real-time feeds of friends' posts for a feature that the company had ended in 2011. Holy dooly, that's 6 years. A Yahoo spokesman declined to discuss the partnership in the detail, but said the company did not use the information for advertising. Well, we'll just take their word for it, right? Because there's no way they'll be lying through their ass right about now. The Times, one of the 9 media companies named in the document, had access to users' friends list for article sharing application. It also had discontinued in 2011. A spokesman for the news organization said it did not obtain any data. Emphasis ours. So say that again. A spokesman for the news organization said it was not obtaining any data. Okay. Update. Netflix spokesman contacted Breitbart News with the following statement. Over the years, we've tried various ways to make Netflix more social. One example of this was featured we launched in 2014 that enabled members to recommend TV shows and movies to their friends via Messenger on Netflix. It was never that popular, so we shut the feature down in 2015. At no time did we access people's private messages on Facebook or ask for the ability to do so. Look, at the end of the day, obviously, guys, it's kind of scary that all these tech giants are so cozy-wozy together. It really does terrify me, the fact that you literally have Mark Zuckerberg talking to Jack from Twitter and Jack from Patreon talking to Zuckerberg and Jack from Twitter, and it's just like they're all very cozy with each other, and it really does bother me that much because it's coming across as a bit of an antitrust organization, or a cabal of sorts. But yeah, look, at the end of the day, do I think anything will come out of this? Probably not. Worst case, Commander Data. Sorry, start again. Worst thing that can come out of this is Commander Data will basically get hauled up before the Supreme Court again or the Senate committee. He'll lie through his robotic mouth, and nothing will happen again. Look, at the end of the day, obviously, as long as these Senate committees and all that keep receiving donations from Facebook and whatnot, They're not going to ask the hard questions. They're not going to be an independent body who goes through and asks these tough questions regarding this sort of level of connectivity. I almost got that wrong. But yeah, so look, at the end of the day, I really don't have any hope of these government organisations going through and basically doing anything about it, because to be honest, I think they're all being paid off in some way or another. You know, all this money flows through to the Democratic Party and to even to some of the Republican side, and you know, these same people get themselves appointed on Facebook chairman's committees, and it's just all weird like that, isn't it? So look, yeah, I would say, look, don't hold your breath about this. I'm sorry, I don't want to be blackpilling people, but I really don't think anything's going to come out of this. The best thing you can do is shut these companies down and delete your account. Just delete your Facebook account, and I know I've got one too. Delete your Facebook account and basically move on to another platform that respects people's rights to data, so it respects people's rights to privacy, and that won't go through and sell their data. Once people start moving to these sort of platforms and away from these sort of platforms, you know, Facebook and what might sit there and think, oh shit, you know, that people really aren't having much of this anymore. Maybe we should stop selling their data. But until you start hurting them financially, I really don't think they're going to change. And this is, I think, is just a very long list of bullshit that has happened over the past few years, where Facebook has literally been very reckless with people's data. I don't know, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Do you think any of this will change? Do you think this will only change when people go through and start deleting accounts? Seems to be working for Patreon right about now. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If this video has been helpful, please smack a like. If you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.